What's up YouTube? Thank you so much for joining me. I just wanted to make a quick little video updating y'all on some stuff I've been busy with. So basically my city has a young artist festival every summer and my partner Julia got selected to be one of the curators for this really cool group exhibit featuring some really cool artists, including yours truly. Of course I made music, and you know me, I didn't want it to just be some background music, some ambient background music. I wanted it to be a little more intense than that. So I got these old school vintage Walkmans and one of the really old generation iPods, one of the first generation iPods. And of course, I bedazzled the living hell out of all of these devices.
I-J-K-L-M-N-O-P Q-R-S.
And I had to burn my music onto CDs so that they could play off the Walkman. I had to source the old Apple cord with the really flat ending. And since Julia is the curator, of course I ended up getting recruited to install the whole show, which was no simple task. It took us like 3 days to finish everything. Obviously I went super prepared. What's good everybody? I'm Sandra and today we're gonna do a what's in my bag. My wallet, some herbs, portable electronic cigarette, and a cheeseburger. Yup, that's what's in Sangre's bag. And of course, since I'm tall, I always get recruited to do drilling and hanging and all kinds of stuff and painting and all kinds of stuff like that. Also had to hang this like 50-pound piece made of iron. I kind of thought the ceiling was gonna cave in, but thankfully there were no accidents.
Te veas haciendo algo y no solo subiendo una escalera.
Listo. Gracias.
Tal vez.
I adore this TV.
This is the video. Imagínate. And then the last day we went was actually a lot more chill. We just had some finishing touches left to do, so I was able to do a little bit of a vlog. What's good, y'all? We're finally just about done with the install. Just got some finishing touches left. Madame Curator here. And it's looking so good. When you walk in the door, you're greeted right away by this hanging armor. It's so ethereal, the way it hangs. And we installed it so that it kind of looks like it's on horseback. Took a lot of finessing to get it all up in the ceiling. Got the shoes right by the door, which I think is a really sweet detail. And the shoulder piece right in the window. We had to hang this, I think it's like 50 pounds of iron or something like that, hanging from the ceiling next to the little devil in the corner. And this is Julia's piece. It's made with leather, stitching, hair, and this really cool frame. And there's a couple paintings. And in this lovely little island area. We put this vomiting character off in the wall. I think she's so cute up there. It reminds me of 14th Street Station in New York. I don't know if y'all know what I'm talking about, like the little minion characters all over the station. Here's how I installed my music. I got like a little iPod with my tracks. There's 2 tracks on the iPod with headphones and this lovely little moon with an angel nearby. Such a sweet little corner here. These are actually 2 unreleased tracks of La Valeriana. Hopefully I'll be sharing that with y'all soon. I'm kind of working on an album. And yeah, the titles translate to The Dawn of Angel Teeth and The Stars Watch with kind of angry eyes, but kind of sickly. Angry but sickly eyes, kind of. And then I got 2 more tracks on this Walkman, or a Walkman rip-off, I guess. I think it's technically a Watson, not a Walkman. And the Walkman has Breath of a Crocodile and Rafflesia, the song we made in the Rafflesia episode. I love it so much that it's actually on here. So I'm assuming y'all have heard that by the time I post this video. But I actually don't know. Y'all probably know better than I do. Just such a huge thank you to this beautiful community that recommends me such amazing inspirations like Rafflesia. Really impacts my art so much to learn about these beautiful things in nature. Can you hear it? We still have to hang up that little piece right there, but check out this majestic goddess that Julia made. It's got this long tail of hair with some bones and leather at the end. And it's made from a horseshoe and bones and chains and these palm fronds. This might be one of my favorite pieces. And she's got, well, this one, I call this one fashion. Because this one looks like a top and a bottom to me. I can't really. This is so fashion. She rusted all of this by herself. This was shiny when we got it. She rusted it with science. She found it on the street and rusted it with science.
Science, we love science.
And then this is her piece, her big piece, next to Pants's third piece. This one's like a quilt, kinda, with some hair running along the edges. Another sick frame. And again, she rusted this chain. It used to be all shiny and new. She rusted it with science. Pretty cool. This piece is so big I can't even get it in the frame almost. But yeah. I think it's looking really good. I will update y'all with some of the final details that we're gonna be doing today. I just love this little island. These are her guard dogs, I think. I think that's what she said. Alright, so this is how the tendrils turned out. Got some more tendrils here. I love the shape that it makes with the hair. So beautiful. And we hung up the fashion piece too. Really love that placement. These are made from volcanic rock. Kind of brings everything together. We're gonna do a small one there and a small one there too, but. All right, these are the little tendrils that Julia made around the hair chair. That's pretty much it, y'all. Let me try to 0.5 all of this. Look at that. All installed. Wow. Wow, y'all. Whew. Not bad for a couple days work, I would say. Looks unreal in here. It's so immersive. Such an immersive, mystical island. I wish y'all could come and see this in person. Maybe some of y'all could. I don't really know. It'd be so cool. Then the day of the opening, of course, Julia did my hair.
Ooh la la. Then you can see some little braids in the part that's clipped up. The side profile, the face card.
Still rocking the braids. I feel like they kind of unlocked something in me. And my friend Corbin did my outfit. He's got this really cool vintage store. And we put together kind of this castle core vibe outfit, which I was really into. It's more La Valeriana than it is Sangre, but I was obsessed with it. I loved it. I felt very princess, very envy princess. And I have to admit, I feel kind of stupid for forgetting to take videos during the actual opening. I was really hoping to take some videos during the actual opening, but a lot of my friends came. I felt so supported and so loved, and I had a really good time. I honestly forgot to take a single video or even picture. Basically, I didn't even get a picture of my outfit, but there were a ton of people taking pictures, so I'm definitely gonna leave like a little slideshow with pictures so you can see our outfits and some of our friends and other artists that came. And I think everything ended up looking really good, kind of really feminine, but in a way that was very warrior princess kind of energy. Basically, Julia's concept for the show is that it's this island, immersive island community where everyone's welcome, everyone's allowed to come in and be protected. The community helps one another flourish and thrive. You come loaded with trauma and pain and suffering, and the idea is that you bring all of that and bury it, maybe as a sacred act, maybe as an act of desperation. Whatever it may be, from there grows this beautiful utopia. This eclectic community where everyone's bringing different colors, different textures. That's a very simplified version. I'll link to the text and the articles that were written so that y'all can get more info if you want. That's also kind of why we installed it in a way where it's a little uncomfortable. You have to bend down, stoop down to look at some pieces and really crane your neck to look at others. The armor is right in the doorway, so as soon as you enter, you kind of gotta be very respectful. There's like wires from all the install hanging everywhere. It's a bit of a maze, it's very immersive. You might be a little bit uncomfortable at first, that's okay. I felt so lucky to be a part of this exhibit, I'm not gonna lie. I met such cool people, such cool artists. Any chance to work with Julia is obviously so special. And I have to say, I think the music added a lot to the show, like being able to put on the headphones in one of the corners and look around. I had a couple people tell me it really gelled the whole show together. I think it was already really cohesive, but it's really nice to hear that from people. So anyway, y'all, if you made it this far, you may already know that the Rafflesia video is coming out soon. It's been done for a few weeks. I just need to find time to edit. It takes me like 20 hours to edit a video, I'm not gonna lie. I also think we're gonna get into some mixed meter pretty soon, and someone requested video game music. I think it was Zelda. I hope I'm not saying it wrong. I'm gonna go back and check. But regardless, I'm really excited to look into everything y'all have requested. And of course, feel free to request anything you want down in the comments. I love a good challenge. I love a good theme. I hope you enjoyed this quick video. I apologize, I've been busy, but it's all been with good things. Hopefully this summer will be really productive. As always, my angels, sending so much love your way. I can't wait to see you in the next episode. Mwah!